Shelley, could you do roll call?
Want to do invocation first?
No. Yes, we will. Let's see.
I'll do it.
Speaker?
Most gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you today in a humble way, and we just ask for your guidance as we take care of the business of our people. Lord, let us make sure that we do right, and let us make the decisions that is fair to everybody. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Now roll call, Shelley.
Yes, sir. Mike Schimma,
Here.
Harley Buzzard,
Here.
Keith Austin,
Here.
Joe Bird,
Amen.
Julia Cook, Tom Crittenden, Joe Deere, Mike Dobbins,
Here.
Shannon Duncan, Greg Jordan,
Here.
Daryl Legg,
Here.
Weston O'Fire,
Amen.
Dora Petzkowski,
Here.
Mary Baker Shaw,
Honey.
Theo Smith,
Here.
Denise Taylor, here, Victoria Dustin. We have a quorum.
All right, thank you. If you've had a chance to look at the minutes, could I have approval?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
they brought in two noisemakers.
I know that.
They may be doing a good job of cooling, but they're also making you very hard to hear. So I'm going to request that everybody speak very loudly because it's very difficult to hear down here. Thank you.
Okay. Councilman, also, my chair's open. If you want to move down, if you have trouble hearing, or somebody can sit in my chair.
Thank
But
you.
I'll let them know when we get started. Is Marcia Lamb on the line? I don't see anybody on the line, actually. I don't think anybody's there. Is anybody there? Who's that?
There's Marcia.
Yeah, she's there.
All right, Marcia. Can you hear me? Okay, Marcia, you're going to have to speak up. We're having an air conditioning problem, and you're going to have to talk loud today. Louder. Can you hear me, Marcia? I'm waving back.
Yes, I can.
Okay, we have an air conditioning problem. You're going to have to speak loud today, okay? Okay. All right, Marcia, what do you have for us today?
Report.
You report?
It's written.
Are you muted, Marcia?
Yeah.
Okay, did you submit a written report, Marcia? All right, does anybody have any questions for Marcia? Well, Marcia, hey, we don't have any questions, so you're done for the day.
Well, send them to me if they do.
Okay, I'll do it. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Well, that's an old trick. isn't
Yep.
it?
I'll have to remember that one. Michael Lynn, you're next. You're up.
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Hear you.
Hey, Michael,
Okay.
did you submit a written report?
I did, sir.
Okay. Has everybody had a chance to look over Michael's report? And if so, do you have any questions?
Page 31.
Page 31? Councilman Shaw, page 31. What do you got?
Oh, no, I was just telling you where it was.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm good. All right, Michael, you have anything to say?
No, due to the noise you guys are dealing with, I had a report prepared, but if you don't have any questions for me, we'll call it good.
Well, Michael, let's call it good, and thank you for your report. And
I
you,
have a question.
all right, Speaker Byrd.
Michael, Bill Willis Road, east, in the road that runs by our golf course. Give me an update on that.
The county, the city, and the nation have been working together to try to put together some estimates. There was a meeting here, I think last week, that we did not attend. We didn't know about it at the time, but found out about it afterwards. And I think, from what I understand, Councilor Nofire was going to be speaking with the folks at CNE about some funding, but I haven't heard any results from that yet.
Okay, met with the Commissioner Hall and Commissioner 2B Jenkins, And what I asked for was give us a option A, option B. You know, that cost could go as high as $2 million, but you know, we start out with like 50,000, 100,000, and I said bring that back, and I'll get with the District 1, 2, 3 council members, and we will look at what we can contribute. Okay.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
C and B, when I talked to their CEO, under the circumstances that we're in with our revenue, they did not want to commit at this point. They wanted us to utilize what resources we had as a council before they weighed in, and I really understand that right now. And they said they could go about 50% of what we go, the county.
Okay.
But when you get with them and they report back our options, you know, so we can get together and discuss this. All right?
Certainly, I will. As soon as I get some information or some figures from them, I will let you know.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Does anybody have any more questions about roads for Michael or anything else? All right, Michael, thank you, and you have a good evening.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we got Gary Cooper with Housing Services. Gary, you on?
I am on, I hear y'all barely, but y'all have my report. And of course, I think almost all of you know my phone number because I get calls quite a bit, so I'm happy to, yeah.
All right, Councilman Austin.
Yes, Gary, I want to ask the council here to lift up Ron Amos. Ron Amos is one of our housing commissioners. He lives in my district. He went in the hospital on April 5th with COVID-19, and he remains in the hospital today. He is improving greatly, it appears at this point, finally. But he has had a very, very tough task in front of him, and we don't know when it's going to be finished yet. So this has been brutal to Ron Amos. His wife Billy also had COVID. She has recovered well. But please lift them up in our prayers. They are people who provide leadership, dedication to our housing authority, and they deserve our prayers and support as they fight this battle.
Thank you, Councilman. We'll do that. Anybody else have any questions for Gary? Or Gary, you have any comments or anything? Or are you good?
I'm good.
All right, Gary, we don't have any more questions, so you have a good evening, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next up is Dr. Anna Knight. Anna, are you there?
I'm here.
Heck
Can you
yeah.
hear me?
I don't know, it says doctor.
No.
Yes, ma'am. Are you a doctor?
Not yet. I have dogs though.
Veterinarian perhaps?
I think so. All right, Anna, did you submit a written report?
You should have it in your packet.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Anna? If you've reviewed her report?
3 minutes to get there.
Yeah, we're getting there. Councilwoman Shaw?
Anna, approximately how many virtual tax preparations are you all doing? Are you averaging?
We've completed about 1,600, and we've helped another 300 people with referrals. And those were the numbers from a couple of weeks ago. We'll be down just a little bit this year. And of course, the tax deadline was last week, so we've stopped preparing them. So it'll be a little bit less than normal, probably.
Anna, has it been difficult doing them virtually?
It is more difficult doing them virtually, yes. And as soon as we reopened the offices in June, we started seeing clients in office.
Wow. Do you see yourself doing virtual tax preparation in the future? Will this be
I think
a new
it's
service?
much more of an option now than it's ever been before, and so we'll definitely add it to our processes. But in person seems to be much smoother and easier. they have to have their own internet access in order for us to do it virtually with them.
Well, I appreciate your answers. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Any other questions for Anna? All right, Anna, that's all we got. You have a good evening. Thank you.
You too.
Okay, that's it for our reports. That brings us to old business. We have none pending. New business, we have none pending. Is there any announcements by the council? All right. It looks like I need one more thing to wrap this up. Second. All right, we have a vote. Yes?
Mr. Chairman?